I'm going to start my next series of mini guides in Didsbury, and I'm going to start with a walk in Fletcher Moss Garden. It's just right. I drove down Millgate Lane to get here, so you can see the properties here, really big. A little cottage block, and then I think this is where the kind of £1 million Didsbury properties are, with the gardens that back onto the park. If I just move up here, you can see the for sale signs up, and you can hopefully get an idea of the scale. Feels a bit like, oh, what's that area that overlooks Hampstead Heath? Hampstead, that's it, Hampstead Gardens. I can see someone's done something architectural over there. A little balcony, glass balcony in the roof. So this is the Alpine Garden. Oops. And I think this was home to the origins of the preservation of birds. What's that? The
RSPB.
RSPB.
This is where the founders met.
And why did it start?
Something to do with hats. Was it the Victorian era, and they were a bit disgusted at all the birds that had perished in order for grand women to wear hats, or wear feathers in their hats. And they met here, very first meeting of the RSPB.
Ignore the children in the background. They are mine and friends. And that's the Alpine Garden, and then which is next to the tennis courts. And now we're going to take a walk through to the meadows. Okay, and these are more houses overlooking the fields. Hold on. Ooh, I'm going a little bit. This is
Stenner Lane, leading down to the rugby field.
Okay, well, we started at the rugby field and then going back up to. Where does it go?
Up Stenner Lane, up to the church, the old church, and then the Didsbury pub.
So if you were parked at the Didsbury pub and walking down, you'd come down there and then access these meadows. We've just found this den in the middle of the park. How cool is that? Does anyone want to go in the den to show the scale?
I'm going to go in the den!
Oh, Alfie, you'll make it look enormous.
It says SD, it says SP. What does that say? MV.
Some more houses backing on.
Alex, what's that? No.
Oops. Let's try. And this is the other end of Millgate Lane. And you can see properties here. Oh, a little walk, we come to the cafe. The Alpine Tea Room Cafe, which is very, very sweet. On the inside of the cafe, which is very, very sweet. They don't take cards though. So we've got the Didsbury House Hotel, a boutique hotel is just up there.
Well, they have seen
And this is the Old Cock Inn, where we at the entrance to the Fletcher Moss Park. Into Didsbury Village. So this is quite commercialised. It's got chains, there's an M&S in here. There's some chain restaurants, Cafe Nero. a good Oxfam, Subway, Felicini's, a co-op, banks. But then you've got some specialist shops, and this is where they're going to put in the new metro line coming up on the right hand side. And there's a new bank of shops. And then we head out into the residential area. Right, and here we are heading into the conservation area. We're on Parkfield Road South, and you can just see the quality of the houses around here and sizes of the gardens. Oakfield Road, and Oakfield Road again.